Every time you successfully complete a mission in Helldivers, you will earn medals. Now where do you spend this currency? Why, on war bonds, of course, and for cadets, the first one you have access to is one of the best. In Helldivers Mobilize, you will be introduced to 3 armor types, or passives, additional weapons, boosters, super credits, player cards, and emotes. I'll be guiding you through your first war bond, showing you how to effectively use the equipment, and providing a few details on all the war bond's accessories. I am General Poe. Welcome to Standard Issue. Let us begin how we will categorize the war bond. We will start with armor, leading into weapons. Then we will discuss boosters and their applications. Of course, we can't forget player cards, emotes, and super credits. I'll break the armor into 3 categories: light, medium, and heavy. First we have light armor, which there are only 2, the Infiltrator and the Trailblazer Scout. Light armor allows you to use less stamina in exchange for lower armor rating. The first of these armors is the Scout passive, reducing the range of enemies can see you and allowing map markers to scan the area for enemies. Next we have medium armors. For passives we have the Engineering Kit, increasing grenade count and reducing recoil when crouching or prone. Medkit increases the amount of stims and stim effects for 2 seconds. Democracy protects, 50% chance not to die when taking lethal damage, and reduces all bleeding from chest hemorrhages. And a medium armor with a Scout passive. As far as I am aware, this is the only one of its kind. And finally, the heavy armor, increasing protection at the cost of draining your stamina faster. Both heavy armors possess the armor passive called Fortified, reducing recoil when crouching or prone, with the added bonus of having 50% resistance to explosive damage. The weapons in Helldivers Mobilize are a great introduction to various weapon types in-game, from shotguns to marksman rifles, assault rifles, SMGs, and energy-based weaponry. The list in order is the Punisher, Diligence, SMG Defender, Breaker, Scythe, Liberator Penetrator, Diligence Counter Sniper, Slugger, Breaker Spray and Pray, Scorcher, and a new secondary called the Redeemer. Some of these weapons are more effective on certain factions. Light armor penetrating weapons are great against bugs, like the Breaker Spray and Pray for example. There's lots of more armored units, it is best to bring along a medium armor penetrating weapon. One of the more common ones I see is the Liberator Penetrator. In the War Bond there are 3 new grenades: Frag, Impact, and Smoke. Frags are great for large groups of enemies. I'm a big fan of using it on bug missions. Impacts just need to be thrown and come into contact with the ground before an enemy. The smoke grenade is generally used to add concealment, usually when retreating from enemies. Boosters are in-game modifiers, allowing Helldivers or their equipment to be more effective. Some boosters affect the Helldivers themselves. Others will affect the battlefield, allowing Helldivers to find more resources or reduce enemy encounters. In the War Bond, you will find 6 boosters. We have Hellbot Space Optimization, Vitality Enhancement, a UAV Recon Booster, Stamina Enhancement, muscle enhancement, and increased reinforcement budget. Each has a place in the playstyle of every Helldiver, so my favorites are the Hellbod space optimization and the stamina enhancement. Now you may have noticed a strange blue computer chip looking item almost on every page. These are called super credits. You can use them in the Superstore, or if you save up each super credit you get from every page, you can get yourself a new war bond. War bonds cost 1,000 super credits. If you really go looking for them, you may yet get enough to buy another war bond. Some emotes are victory poses when you arrive back on your ship after a successful mission. Others are emotes that you can activate while meeting other Helldivers, like a hug, fist bump, or even rock, paper, scissors. You can access new emotes from war bonds and find them in the emote menu. Player cards are more decorative than anything else. They are only visible when you are queuing up, which is a shame. Hopefully Arrowhead, the developers of Helldivers 2, can figure out a way to add the player cards to different parts of the ship. Ultimately, the use of a war bond is to introduce new armor, weapons, and equipment to assist the tactics and playstyles of each Helldiver. This concludes today's standard issue. Next we'll talk about your support weapons. Farewell, and for Super Earth and democracy.